Hey everybody, it's Andrew Thomas coming at you with your quick bit. So, I've got some clients out there and they are trying to decide whether they want to buy a house today or wait another year and see what next year brings. And there's a couple angles to analyze with that idea. Um, Simply put, if you are in a position where you don't have enough money for the down payment, so you're having to ask for the seller to pay for your closing costs, or if your finances are in a tough enough spot that maybe you have to go FHA and there's even contingencies on that you have to take. It's very, very, very challenging to be able to get an offer accepted in this current climate. However, at the same time, the market is always appreciating. And unless you find yourself in a New York or a California setting where, a 2008 housing crash might actually lower the values of homes, here in the Midwest, we find ourselves quite insulated from the ebbs and flows of the market. In fact, we are usually quite consistent in appreciating between 2 and 6% annually. Now, last year, the year of 2020, the pandemic, we saw an unprecedented amount of appreciation, upwards of 13% appreciation overall. Now, the way to look at that is maybe a little bit disheartening for a lot of folks. 13% appreciation means on a $200,000 house, you're looking at, I don't know, $26,000 of growth in value. Now, a lot of people think, well, I'm going to wait, save some time, and I'll buy a house when I have a little bit more money. Now, if you can already afford a house, wouldn't it be better to ride up that appreciation? As opposed to, if you're not saving $2,000 a month, then you are actually falling behind what you can afford if we are seeing, another 13% appreciation year. And even if it's only 6,000 or 6%, you're still looking at $12,000 appreciation on a standard $200,000 home. And so you would have to be saving specifically for the acquisition of a home $1,000 a month, if not more, to stay where you are, if not put yourself in a better purchasing position. And so I highly recommend people, if you're wanting to buy a house and you have the money to do so, it is better to do now, unless you are able to save and vastly outpace the appreciation. You'll actually find yourself coming back a year later and ending up paying more money for less house than you would have if you had just purchased the year prior. And so that's just a very short bit for you guys out there today. The market is a very powerful tool. It's a great way for you to take your wealth, take it out of the currency, place it in an asset. I don't know if you're concerned about inflation out there, but if it does come, the currency itself will lose its value, and thus also making all other items that might be purchased with that currency appreciate in a sense. And so if you can afford to purchase a home, it's highly advantageous to do so. And yes, you'll have a bank note, and yes, you're going to be paying probably more due to it being an intense seller's market, but we do have almost record low interest rates, so that's a positive. And with the appreciation that comes annually and also the potential inflation that's going to be coming, you'll be leaving the inflation expense in the hands of the bank as opposed to exorbitant by keeping all that cash on hand. So just a little bit of insight. I'm not a professional financial advisor, and so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but at least being a real estate agent and dealing in this world, these are some of the things that have come to my attention, and I would love to impart to you. So thanks so much for listening. I'll be making another one here soon enough, I'm sure, and talk to you then. Thanks so much. Bye.